The laziest person you know is probably smarter than you. Not because they do nothing, because they refuse to do what doesn't matter. What if everything you were taught about hard work is exactly backward? The research says, strategic laziness beats blind effort every time. I'm not talking about doing nothing. I'm talking about doing only what moves the needle. There's a name for this. It's called the law of least effort. And it's not a flaw, it's a feature. Evolution wired your brain to conserve energy. The ones who didn't survive. Your brain burns 20% of your calories doing 2% of your body's work. It's an energy miser. So when you feel lazy, that's not a character defect. That's your biology doing its job. But here's where it gets interesting. The laziest people don't just save energy, they invest it. Meet Bill Gates. He famously said, "I choose a lazy person to do a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it." That's not a quote he made up. It's backed by a 2018 study from University College London. Researchers found people who scored high on need for cognition, who enjoy thinking, actually worked less on routine tasks. They automated, they delegated, they eliminated. The hard workers just worked. But wait, doesn't laziness mean you achieve less? That's the trap. A 2021 study in Nature Human Behavior tracked 50,000 professionals. Top 10% performers worked fewer hours than the middle 50%. The middle group, grinding 55+ hours. The top group, 35 hours. With better boundaries, better sleep, better leverage. This is the productivity paradox. More effort often produces worse results because it kills the thing that creates breakthroughs. Thinking time. Your best ideas don't come at hour 12 of a grind. They come in the shower, on a walk, doing nothing. The default mode network, your brain's background processor, only activates when you stop focusing. So laziness, unstructured time, is literally when your brain solves its hardest problems. But society trained you to feel guilty about it, called it wasting time, called you lazy. The Protestant work ethic, the Industrial Revolution, the 9 to 5, all built on a lie that time equals value. But in a knowledge economy, output isn't linear. One good decision beats 1,000 hours of busy work. This is why the lazy entrepreneur outperforms the hardworking employee. Leverage. Code writes itself while you sleep. Content compounds while you don't post. Money compounds while you don't touch it. The lazy person builds systems. The hard worker executes tasks. Systems scale. Tasks don't. But here's the part nobody tells you. Strategic laziness requires more discipline, not less. Takes discipline to say no. To delete the 80% that doesn't matter. To sit with a problem until the elegant solution appears. Most people confuse motion with progress. They're running on a treadmill. The lazy person gets off and walks to the destination. This is the 80-20 rule on steroids. Pareto knew it. Coke popularized it. The lazy live it. But there's a second layer. The 64-4 rule. 4% of your actions create 64% of your results. Find the 4%. The hard worker spreads energy across 100%. The strategic lazy person finds the 4% and ignores the rest. This is why Warren Buffett's not-to-do list is more famous than his to-do list. He credits his success not to what he did, but to what he refused to do. Steve Jobs said it best. People think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. But that's not what it means at all. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas. You have to pick carefully. The lazy person says no by default. The hard worker says yes to everything, then drowns. But there's a danger zone. Strategic laziness versus actual laziness. The line is outcomes. If you produce results with less effort, you're strategic. If you produce nothing, you're just lazy. How do you know which one you are? Ask. If I did only this one thing today, would I be satisfied with my progress? If yes, do it. Ignore everything else. If no, you haven't found your 4% yet. Keep looking. This is the one thing principle. Keller, Papasan. The lazy person's secret weapon. Most people have 15 priorities. That's not priorities. That's a wish list. Priority is singular. The lazy person protects their priority like a dragon guards gold. Everything else? Noise. Practical step 1. Audit your week. Color code. Green equals moves needle. Red equals busy work. Yellow equals necessary evil. Step 2. Automate the yellow. Delegate the red. Double down on the green. Step 3. Schedule laziness. 2 hours daily. No phone. No input. Just thinking. Walking. Staring. This feels wrong. Feels like wasting time. Do it anyway. That discomfort? That's the feeling of your default mode network waking up. The greatest investors, writers, scientists, they all wasted hours doing nothing visible. Darwin, 4 hours work, 8 hours walking. Einstein, I take time to go for long walks on the beach, so I can listen to what is going on inside my head. Mozart, composed in his head while playing billiards. The lazy time was the work. Modern example, Naval Ravikant. I don't believe in 40-hour weeks. I believe in 4-hour sprints. Then rest. The pattern, intense burst, total rest, intense burst, total rest. Not balance. Oscillation. Your body works this way. Your brain works this way. Hustle culture fights biology. Laziness aligns with it. So stop feeling guilty. Start being strategically lazy. Find your 4%. Protect it ruthlessly. Let the rest burn. The world doesn't reward effort. It rewards leverage. And leverage looks like laziness to people who don't understand it. Be the one with the pulley. Your move. What's the one thing you'll do this week? Everything else? Delete it. Stay lazy. Stay sharp.